Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Ariba from Iman Power, and I am really excited right now because I have an absolutely amazing plan for you. Now I hope this is not just the moms watching this video, because this is a message especially for all the children out there. This is an opportunity for you to earn so much ajr, inshallah. A lot of ajr this Ramadan, inshallah. You want to know what my plan is? How you can achieve that? It is actually really easy and simple. You don't even have to do a lot of hard work. It's very easy. You know, through this, inshallah, you are going to be able to give food, give water, give clothing, and most of all, give education to a lot of little children, a lot of little orphans all around the world, especially in Palestine, in Syria. Now, how do you do it? I know you don't have loads of money to give them, right? So this is a way you are going to be able to make money to give them money, inshallah. It's really simple. Have you ever heard of like a fun run or a readathon? It works kind of like that. But you know, we can't go for a fun run because, you know, I'm in Australia, you might be US, UK, Canada, wherever, right? We can't all run together. So this is something even better than a fun run. You don't have to run, you have to pledge to do something even better. For example, you can pledge to fast or read 10 pages of Quran, 15 pages of Quran, however many you like, or memorize Quran. You could pledge, I will memorize 10 new surahs. Maybe that's too much, then only 2 surahs. Whatever, you know, you can challenge yourself with, pledge that, inshallah. And then you go and look for sponsors, as many sponsors you can find, you know, at the iftar parties and the tarawih. Your job is now to go find as many sponsors as you can. And in Ramadan we have so much opportunity to find people, right? People want to give, and you know, people are together in Ramadan. It's the best time to do this. So this is your opportunity. You know, you can make loads of money and help save the lives of so many kids in Palestine and Syria. This is not the first time I'm doing this. You know, I have done this before. Last year I did it with the Science in the Kingdom of Allah course students, and mashallah, you know, those students, they worked for like 3 weeks, and there was a bunch of kids, and mashallah, they raised the help, you know, from people even online and everywhere in their communities. They raised about $10,000, mashallah. Isn't that amazing? In just 3 weeks, they didn't have to do a lot of hard work, they didn't have to give any money from themselves, and they were able to raise so much. And so can you this time. This time now it is open to anybody and everybody who wants to participate. You should actually even tell your friends to participate. You can all together raise loads of money for the orphan children. Money for children from children. You know, it might even be you end up raising more money or giving more charity than even your mom and dad. Depends on how well you work, right? Inshallah. And you know, you're not just giving yourself, you are giving your community, people around you, an opportunity to give as well, to earn, you know, to earn the reward of Sadaqah Jariyah. They will be giving charity, plus they will be helping you, you know, memorize a fast. So inshallah, it's double gain for them. You gotta tell them that, right? You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us to honor the orphans in the Quran. You know, Surah Fajr is one of my favorite surahs. In that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins Surah Fajr by talking about the nations of Ad and Thamud. These were people really strong, really great. They carved out from the mountains, they carved out buildings, huge palaces from mountains. This is like thousands of years ago. What kind of technology did they have to do that? How did they do it? They must have been really smart, powerful people. But they disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they were arrogant. So Allah destroyed them. They were wiped out, completely gone. But there are some signs of them remaining for us to see and learn. In the same surah, later on, after describing this nation after nation after nation, how Allah destroyed them, then Allah talks about honoring the orphan. He says, you do not honor the orphans. Now let's look at the Muslim nation of today, the Muslim ummah of today. There was an ummah of Ad, there was an ummah of Thamud. Now there is an ummah of the Muslims of 21st century, of the year 2014, which you and me are part of. Is this ummah honoring the orphans? You know what is honor? Honor we give to like kings and the queens, the prophets, the parents. We honor them, right? This is quick, like, you know, when you see the president, like, oh, Mr. President, right? This is like, you give them so much respect. Do we treat orphans? Do we treat them with that much honor? Do we give them honor, or do we humiliate them? Is this honor or is this humiliation? This is not honor. We have humiliated them. Now let's look at our situation today, the Muslims of the 21st century. Do people honor us in the world, or they humiliate us? They humiliate us, right? Do they think like, wow, Muslims are amazing people, they're so honorable people? No. They think Muslims are terrorists, they are violent, they oppress women, all that kind of stuff, right? They say all kind of mean stuff about us. But think about it. If we had, the only thing we had done was honor the orphans, do you think anybody in the world would have been able to humiliate us? I don't think so. You know, orphans is one type of people, one category, which everybody feels for, which everybody cares about, pretty much everybody, right? So, of course, if we were known, Muslims all around the world were known, they are always looking after the orphans, no matter where they are, US, Australia, UK, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, UAE, or Muslims always care for the orphan. The orphanages, they are helping, they're giving them food, education. If we were known for that, nobody would have been able to humiliate us like they humiliate us today. Every time somebody said Muslims are violent, this or that, somebody else would have said, but yes, they take care of the orphans. But it's not true. We don't. We have we have, as an ummah, personally, you might be helping. Individually, you might be helping an orphan or two. But as a nation, all together, as an ummah, we have failed the orphans. And we gotta change that now. And inshallah, once we do, once we start honoring the orphans, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give our ummah the honor as well, so people don't humiliate us, inshallah. In the honor of the orphans lies our honor. You know, in the next ayah is the answer. Allah says, you do not encourage the feeding of the poor. It's not enough that you just give charity yourself. You got to encourage others to give as well. So we can rise together as one ummah, everybody doing good. And this is your opportunity to do that. When you go with that sponsorship form to people and you are giving them an opportunity to come to Jannah, to go to Jannah, inshallah, earn that great reward, earn the pleasure of Allah. So go to them like not you asking them for money. Go to them like, this is an opportunity for you. Do you want to go to Jannah? This is an opportunity for you for Sadaqah Jariyah. So I hope you are as excited as I am, and you are going to do a great job. Now all you gotta do is sign up, so I can send you the flyer and I can send you a sheet where people can sign up and you can write your pledge. I've made that all ready to go for you, and I'll prepare a flyer as well, so you can hand it to people, explain to them what you are doing, right? All done. All you gotta do, decide what your pledge is, and go to find as many people as you can. Don't worry, people are not going to say no to you. They are not going to say no to you. They will be embarrassed if this one, you might be thinking, I will be embarrassed asking them. No, you are the one leading them to Jannah. They will be embarrassed if they said no to you. So go confidently and invite the people to Jannah by giving charity. Okay, all set? Let's see how much you can achieve, inshallah. Sign up and I will see you soon. Assalamu alaikum.